Just a bright ray of sunshine every day from College of the Ozarks. Hi, Ms. Val.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
I'm super. How are you gentlemen doing?
Real fine.
Good.
We are happy to be here. We're anxiously awaiting summer, not the temperatures or the weather or anything like that.
Not the temperatures. Boo.
No, but summer is a fun time here in Ozark Mountain Country.
It really is.
Now, over at College of the Ozarks, you guys are already, so School of the Ozarks has already, I don't want to say ended. They've
Commenced.
Yeah,
Commenced.
Yes, commenced.
Yes.
That's exactly right. And the school year is over,
Yes.
right? And C of O has already had graduation
Yes,
commencement
correct.
as well.
Last Saturday.
Students still have finals this week, or are they
Nope,
done?
done.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about what goes on campus once school is out.
That is such a great question. May is fun because May is work weeks. So the students who work in whatever area they work in, they're going to do a couple of 40-hour work weeks a year. So in May, every single week in May, I have a different team.
Oh, okay.
Because it's different groupings of students, and by the end of the month, it'll be my summer students, which will be 2 students, 40 hours a week. But like this week, I had 3 students, 40 hours a week. We got so much done.
I bet you did. And that's a great way for you to get to meet other students that normally maybe wouldn't cross your path, right?
Well, that sometimes it works that way. This time, they were all the students who had been with me for the spring semester.
So you just recruited them up?
So it was nice. Well, it was nice, and I think that's a work office thing. You
gotcha.
need to work that week where you were. Now, sometimes for the summer, though, it depends on who has been accepted into the summer scholarship program. So you have to apply for that, and it's needs-based and, just like we do for school. Okay, so we have about probably a little over half of our campus of students that works through the summer.
Wow.
And if they work 6 weeks, then that covers 1 semester of their room and board. And if they work all 12 weeks, it covers the whole year of room and board.
So does that mean that if they work the summertime and earn that ahead of time, that they don't have to work during the fall?
Nope. They still have to work during the fall to offset tuition.
Oh, I got you. Okay. All right. Okay. Wow. That's so y'all really
Isn't that cool?
y'all really have thought of everything.
Yeah,
You really have.
It really is sweet. I mean, people have no idea when we say debt-free what that really means, because some of these students are coming through and they are literally working off the cost of their tuition, their room and board, and then they can apply for scholarships and things like that as well. And so our financial aid team works really hard to match things up for students that need a little extra help. So they may get their books paid for. They may get some sort of a stipend for photography equipment if they're wanting to go into comm arts. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes where the college steps up and helps students. We have the Helping Hand Fund. I mean, there's just so much. It's phenomenal.
And it's awesome because you guys, like a lot of institutes of higher learning, are set up almost like a business.
Oh, absolutely.
And
yes.
not in the sense that you guys are set up as a business, because you're set up as like 20 or 30 different businesses all operating under one, but they're all about getting the most money they can from tuition. You don't want these kids to have to pay any money.
Nope, absolutely not. It's really a ministry. And to word it, yeah, and we
Amen.
don't
That's right.
say that hardly ever.
Nope.
But I've really been thinking about it a lot lately. What a ministry it is, and man, it's phenomenal.
It really is.
I love the model. It's very, very different.
There's no place like it in the world. That's why College of the Ozarks constantly appearing on top 5, top 10 lists of the best places to go to school. Yeah. Ms. Val talked about the fact, by the way, Ms. Valerie Coleman from College of the Ozarks, Josh Clark here, Kevin Russell over there, the Upside with Josh and them on a Finally Friday Free-for-All, baby. Woo! And it's a bonus Friday with Ms. Val today, because you talked about how the school loves to help the kids, right? Loves to help their students graduate debt-free. But C of O also does a lot of stuff for the community, and not just Point Lookout. Like, you guys spread all over the region. Camp Lookout is coming up. Now, we talked to Caden earlier this week. Caden had a really good time. Miss Carrie was here that day. We talked about it. He's pretty fired up about Camp Lookout kicking off the first week of June, if I'm not bad mistaken. So tell us a little bit about Camp Lookout, maybe for some folks that aren't aware of it.
Absolutely. You know, we're talking about the college being a ministry. So this is another aspect of that, where our youngsters from this area, this community, can come on out for a free Christian camp experience. Yes, let's reiterate that. I mean, come on, this is phenomenal, and it's just done so well. So, and it's a long duration. So it's 10 weeks of camp. So there's lots of time slots for you to choose from, which is great. But our students, our CEVO students, actually work Camp Lookout and serve as the counselors, the camp counselors, and they love it. They love doing this. And the line is long. Let's just put it this way.
I'm sure.
For the students that apply to serve in those spots. And they go through an interview process, and it's very intense but wonderful, and a great opportunity on both sides.
That's awesome. Open for kids who live in Stone or Taney County. From what Caden was telling us, these camp blocks start off on a Monday afternoon and then end on a Thursday night, right? The family comes out and hangs out and sees the kids and whatnot.
Yes.
And we checked out the what to know and what not to know, what to bring, what not to bring, things like that. And what fascinated me was the number one thing on the list was do not bring any money. You will not need it, and you will not be allowed to spend it. Like you have no reason to spend it while you're on campus for the camp. That is awesome, Ms. Val. That means that everyone is on equal footing.
Oh man, I love that, and I love seeing it worded like that, because equal footing, no worries.
That's
I mean,
right.
that is a completely worry-free
That's right.
camp experience.
It totally
and they
is.
get to do so much. I mean, they get to go out to Silver Dollar City and spend time with the camp counselors, just to have that as something that to set your vision on. You know, that's mentorship, it's leadership, and it plants a dream in the hearts of these youngsters, because I've heard the story many times. I went to camp at CEVO, it opened my eyes that you guys are there, and they wind up coming to college there.
Kevin Russell, as a matter of fact, was it last year that Sweet Miss Kaylee went?
Year before
Last. Sweet Miss Kaylee went out. Did she have a good time?
She had a great time. She really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It was a fun experience all the way around, and then to go out there the last night and be able to, I think we had something to eat with them. I can't remember. I think it was chicken strips. Yeah,
Ooh.
And we were able to go out there and eat with them and kind of see some of the stuff they learned and talked about, and it was pretty cool.
That's awesome. CFO.edu to sign up to start that process. You're going to have to fill out some paperwork and, address and name and different things like that. But this is open to kids. I think it's 8 to 12. Is that
That's
right, Ms.
correct.
Val? 8 to 12. And there are different times for different age groups. So, you guys want to keep the ages kind of grouped together, kind of consistent, younger kids with younger kids and older kids with older kids.
You got it.
Ms. Val, with Camp Lookout going on, that must be the only thing that's going on campus on the summertime, right? You just totally shut everything down and just do Camp Lookout, is that?
Oh my goodness, no. I tell you what, we are busy. Josh asked me the same thing. So you guys are just bored now and just, twiddling your thumbs and watching some Netflix. No, it is a hip hop happening time over at C of O any time of the year. But here's the cool thing. We love seeing folks that are in town now starting to come out and visit. And so stop by the Welcome Center, the Keeter Center, get your ice cream. Come see all the sights to see, because we do not slow down. We do not close our doors. That's right.
Right.
And when you think about it, with that many of our students on campus too, so the learning continues. It's a great more of a focus probably on that vocational aspect and the work education and just instilling that character and that work ethic. It's a beautiful thing.
We love our friends at College of the Ozarks. Not only is it an awesome institute of higher learning, it also does a lot to help the community, the region, if you will. And it is also quite a popular tourist attraction. Ms. Val said it best. Go and check out all of the monuments, the memorials, the student-made shops, the Ralph Foster Museum, all that stuff, man. You can spend an entire day at College of the Ozarks. Let that empty cross just welcome you into the campus, son. That is awesome. Miss Valerie, yes?
I got to tell you something really quick.
All right.
So the peanut butter that you guys brought us for the peanut butter jelly sandwiches, well, the times you brought it to us before, it hasn't made it home, right? So this
you finally
time,
have something that make it home?
well, I had something made at home, and I put it up in the cabinet and kind of forgot about it, right? And yesterday, Jody, my sweet wife Jody, she goes, I'm a little mad at you. And I go, what did I do? What did I do this time? She goes, well, I opened that peanut butter from C of O, and I go, she goes, why is this the first time I'm having it? She goes, that is literally the best peanut butter I have ever tasted in my life.
Nice.
So,
The last jar that she brought, it made it home with me, right? And not all of it. I had to open it before
Well, of
I
course.
I had to sample it, do
Yeah.
a quality check, So I get home, and I'm thinking, oh, I got that little peanut butter right there. I'm going to have me a little snack. And Miss Carrie's sitting there, got a lap full of puppies, and we're watching TV or something like that. And she's like, oh, is that peanut butter good? I'm like, yeah, baby, it's real good. You want a bite? She's like, no, I'm all right now. And I rake that spoon all the way around the bottom. I put it. She's like, I'll have one later. I was like, no, you won't. I had that mouthful of peanut butter, son.
It's gone.
It is gone. You need to get some. Stop by the Keeter Center and
right.
grab you some. Miss Valerie Coleman, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. It is always a blessed time when Miss Val is here. CFO.edu. Y'all stick around.